so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Hello YouTube, this is Necrostevo and you are watching one of my narrated Wi-Fi battles. Hope you all are having a happy Friday. I know that I'm participating in the April International Challenge this weekend. I had to work like 16 hours yesterday and I only have to work something like 4 today, so this is going to be a good weekend to get some good matches in. Today's match is actually a doubles NU match that I had against Eeveeingensokyo, otherwise known as Nox. I highly recommend you go check out her channel. She uploads battles as well, and she uses really cool background music in her battles. So, but anyways though, just to get things started off, I start off with Patsy and Nano Claire. And I just wanted to put the Blossom to sleep because I knew it could set up weather, and I didn't really know what cast form was going to do. And I figured most people aren't going to feel very threatened by an Executor in doubles, so this is actually one of those annoying Harvest Citrus Berry sets. So mine has Protect, Substitute, Toxic, and Leech Seed, and it harvests a Citrus Berry over and over. Expecting another Ice Beam, I just switched out into Pearl. I really like Grumpig. I don't know why I waited so long to train one, especially when Spoink is one of the cutest Pokemon in the world. Unfortunately, if it stops bouncing, its heart stops, so every time you knock out a Spoink, it dies. But, you know, we have trade-offs for a cute Pokemon. It could be like Cast Form and just have little testicles underneath its chin. You know, we have trade-offs. But I'm able to get the Leech Seed on Cast Form just in case it has a Sash or anything like that. I also just wanted to force it to switch out so that she didn't have Ice Beam against my Executor. Also, if the name Patsy doesn't make sense for Executor, it's based off of, for you guys who've seen Monty Python, he's the guy who walks behind the king and carries the coconuts for the horse noises, for the sound of the hooves. So, you know, that's the thing. Anyways, though, I just wanted to put a Toxic on Blossom because I knew I couldn't Leech Seed it. And this Swanna is actually a big problem for this team that I have. Just because it has Rain Dance, powered up water moves are not good for my team. Even though I have Executor, I know that she has Hidden Power Ice, and she also has Ice Beam, so those are going to be pretty annoying. And that Hidden Power Ice does a crap load. Fortunately, I get my Citrus Berry, and I'm able to get back up over half health, which means, of course, I'm going to have plenty to make another substitute if needed. The Psychic does not do very much at all to Blossom, but more importantly, I'm able to put up another substitute, which means I get another turn to Protect while I have a sub up. I can Leech Seed something. I got my Harvest Berry back, even though the rain is up. Without the sun, you have only a 50% chance to harvest whatever berry you used. Nox was actually running a double weather team, so we've seen rain already. I figured she would set up rain first just because several of my Pokemon are helped out by the sun, so rain is going to be your best bet. And I make a stupid mistake here forgetting that Swanna gets hydration. I think I used it once and I wasn't paying attention. I had looked up, so I just thought that I had missed. And she's able to hit my Executor with the Hurricane. And I think I use it again next turn, and then I see that it has hydration. This is actually the first time that I've ever fought a Swanna, I believe. She makes a very good play, breaks my sub, and puts Patsy to sleep, which is going to put an end to my stalling shenanigans. I do Toxic her Swanna. If I had Leech Seeded it a turn ago, that would have been 2 or 3 turns of Leech Seed damage on Swanna, instead of me wasting my time Toxicking it 2 turns in a row like I did right there. And also, instead of Toxicking it, I would have had a little bit of Psychic damage on it as well. So we'll see that damage that I missed out on come back into play in a few turns. Now she's just going to go for a Surf. Yes, she knocks out her own Flower Girl, but it was going to die from the poison at the end of the turn anyway. And she gets a pretty good chunk of damage on specially defensive Grumpig. It does not do very much to Executor, but that's just because I'm max HP, and I think I'm max physical defense. Trying to cop a pseudo Celebi set there. Of course, Celebi does it a lot better. I was really hoping that she would just leave in this Swanna to die because it's faster than everything on my team, I believe. I kind of picked random Pokemon like I always do, but this team actually worked together really well. I was really surprised. Pearl is unable to take a Hydro Pump, in the rain from the Golduck. And unfortunately, Swanna uses Rest, which I'm like, no. If I had just used Psychic and gotten those 3 turns of Leech Seed, it would have been dead. Or at least it forced her to, you know, rest up earlier, and then maybe she wouldn't have hit my Grumpig with the Surf earlier last turn. But, you know, you have misplays like that. Fortunately, I am able to bring in Samurai Jack, who, while he doesn't outspeed, he definitely has Sturdy. And this is one of those wonderful reversal sets. I really wish I was carrying Slackberry in this battle instead of the Black Belt. But Black Belt on Sawk is fantastic just because it allows you to bluff the Choice Band very well, and it still allows you to get the one-hit KO on things like Torterra when you're using Reversal. She switches in Cast Form there. I think she was just Death Foddering it. I was just trying to hit something. Unfortunately, Charizard outspeeds. I was really afraid that she would flinch me, so I actually switch out and go into Magmar. And Magmar is gonna take that Air Slash relatively well, but then she goes for Nature Power, and he's not going to take that well at all. So I guess had I left in Sawk there, he would have taken the Air Slash and then maybe been able to knock out the Cherrim. So I don't know. That's neither here nor there. It's hard to tell whether or not that was a good move or not. Unfortunately, I miss a Leech Seed, and that damage is actually going to come back to bite me in the butt. And she hits another Air Slash. I don't know what it is. I have really bad luck with Air Slash hitting. It has a 95% accuracy rate, and I tend to miss about 1 per battle when I use it. That's why I don't like using things like Flinch Kiss and things like that, because I will miss. But anyways though, a Sun Boosted Fire Blast from my Weezing is going to, not Sun Boost, excuse me. Fire Blast from Weezing is going to fail to kill Cherrim. But I am going to hit the second Leech Seed, which is good, because now maybe I can live an Air Slash if she decides to go for it, and of course I can Protect next turn. And I get my Citrus Berry again, which is great. So I'm going to Protect just in case she tries a Fire Blast or Flamethrower. And she does Flamethrower, but she smartly targets Weezing, predicting the Substitute. And now she sets up the Sun. So I really should have subbed on that turn. And I guess I was just trying to play really safe. But now her Charizard is going to get access to Solar Power, and it's going to get access to Flower Gift from Cherrim. So that's basically the equivalent of holding like a Life Orb and a Specs and just severe overpowerness. It's like Charizard just put on Kamina's sunglasses from freaking Gurren Lagann, and he's ready to use all the power to punch through all the walls in the world or something. I don't know. But Patsy is definitely going to go down here, unfortunately. There is no way a physically defensive Executor is going to live a crit from a Solar Power Charizard with Flower Gift in the Sun. That's not happening. And Levitate allows me to dodge that move, and unfortunately I missed my Fire Blast, so not only do I miss out on the KO on the Cherrim, I'm actually going to miss out on the KO on the Charizard this upcoming turn. Butterfree, interestingly enough, is actually faster than Cherrim, I believe, and she targets my Weezing, so I was like, ooh, okay, maybe I can actually do something here. But she's running Timid Cherrim, whereas I believe my Butterfree is Modest. Or it may just be that I have a weird speed investment. I don't remember the speed numbers. I will put them in my Pokefax box, just to save face. And that's right there is where the Toxic damage and the Leech Seed damage. If I had that one more turn of the Leech Seed damage earlier, then Charizard would have been knocked out, and of course Cherrim wouldn't still be around here. So this Ultra Powered Reversal is going to have to be wasted on the Cherrim, and the Charizard goes down as well. But I guess it doesn't really matter because the last thing that she has is Swanna, and Swanna naturally outspeeds my Sawk. So that's going to be the end of this match, but that was a very good match. So again, you guys be sure you go and check out her channel. Again, she uploads pretty unique. For some people, they like to use more standard sets. Her sets are a lot more unconventional, and they work just as well. A lot of things that she does just takes me off guard. And even if you don't like that, she puts really cool background music behind her battles, and they're all relatively short as well. She speeds them up a good bit, so you don't have to sit there and listen to her too long like you would me. I hope you guys have a good Friday and have a good weekend. If you are participating in the ICL and you guys changed your team up from last time, I'd be interested to see it. I have a ton of battles saved from the last one. I think I'm just going to have to have just a week of ICL challenge or something like that, just to kind of clear all those battles out of the backlog and let you guys see some of the teams I've been playing around with, for those of you all competing in nationals or regionals as they come up in the coming months. So I will talk to you all later, and you all have a great day. Bye.